Ladies and gentlemen, you were not created to be ruled by your emotions, confused by your thoughts, or enslaved by your money. You were designed by the Creator to have dominion. And before you can rule over cities, nations, or corporations, you must first learn to rule over yourself. The first domain God gave man was himself. That's why we begin today with the revelation that mood is a servant, not a master. If your feelings run your life, then your faith has no seat. When your mood swings, your decisions swing. You must anchor yourself in purpose, not feelings. Your mind is your garden. If you don't plant what's purposeful, the enemy will plant what's poisonous. Romans says, be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Your thoughts are the architects of your destiny. What you meditate on becomes what you manifest. Stop allowing your past to write your future. Elevate your thoughts to the level of your assignment. Now, let's talk about money. Money is a tool. It is not your source. It is a resource. Too many people are led by money instead of leading money. You don't chase it, you manage it. You don't serve it, it serves you. Wisdom is the principal thing, and money follows vision, never follows money. When your emotions are balanced, your decisions sound. When your mind is aligned, your purpose is clear. When your finances are submitted to your values, your legacy is secure. Control is not about domination over others. It is about discipline within yourself. Jesus did not come to bring religion. He came to bring a government. And the first territory of that government is you. So I challenge you today, master your mood with the word, renew your mind with the spirit, and steward your money with kingdom wisdom. Because when you manage yourself well, heaven can trust you with more. And remember, God will never give you what you pray for if you're not ready to manage what you already have. Master yourself, and you will be trusted to lead others. One of the most misunderstood yet crucial elements of leadership, purpose, and destiny is emotional discipline. And if you're going to fulfill the assignment God placed on your life, the first thing you must learn is this: your mood is a servant, not your master. You see, many people are being led by how they feel. They wake up in the morning and let their emotions dictate the outcome of their day. If they feel sad, they cancel everything. If they feel angry, they destroy relationships. If they feel tired, they abandon their commitments. But that's not kingdom behavior. That's emotional slavery. God didn't create. Let me ask you, how many blessings have you missed because you didn't feel like it? How many divine connections did you walk past because you were not in the mood? That's not how leaders think. That's not how kingdom people live. You must learn to lead your emotions, not follow them. Speak to your feelings, train them, rule them, because when you control your mood, you protect your peace. And when peace is in charge, wisdom flows, and where there is wisdom, there is progress. So today, declare this: my feelings are not my mood bows to my mission, because I am led by purpose, not by pressure, by vision, not by vibes. And that, my friends, is how you walk in dominion. The greatest battlefield in your life is not around you, it is within you. Your mind is a place where victories are won or lost before you ever step into the fight. And the truth is this: you cannot rise above the quality of your thoughts. God designed your mind like a garden, and every day you are planting seeds. Those seeds are thought, ideas, beliefs, imaginations. Now listen carefully. What you consistently plant will grow, and what grows will become your life. If you plant negativity, fear, doubt, and anxiety, don't be surprised when your life becomes a field of frustration. But if you plant truth, discipline, faith, and wisdom, your harvest will be peace, favor, and success. Most people never manage their minds. They let anything enter, like an open field with no gate. But a kingdom mindset requires intentional thinking. You have to guard your thoughts. The Bible says, "I'll be transformed by the renewing of your mind." That means God can't change your life until you change your thinking. Let me give you a kingdom principle. You attract what you meditate on. If your mind is full of defeat, you were created to have dominion, but emotional instability makes you a slave to circumstance. One moment you're joyful, the next you're broken. One day you're focused, the next you're lost in confusion. Why? Because the wrong thing is sitting on the throne of your soul. The word says, "He who rules his spirit is mightier than one who conquers a city." You must become the master of your emotions. That doesn't mean suppressing them, but it does mean suppressing them. Mood swings are not just mental. They are spiritual attacks on your assignment. When you give your mood too much power, you give your purpose too little room to grow. Let me explain it like this. Emotions are like weather. They change. But your life must be built like a house on the rock. Stable, consistent, rooted in truth, not tossed by every emotional wave. You cannot build a destiny with a foundation that moves every day. Your mood affects your mindset, your relationships, your decisions, and even your money. Some people make emotional purchases and live in regret. Others make emotional decisions and ruin years of hard-earned trust. You see, one moment of emotional mismanagement can destroy what took years to build. So I urge you, do not trust untrained emotions. God gave you the fruit of the Spirit: love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, self-control. These are the governing forces of a kingdom life. Notice the last one, self-control. Why is it last? Because it's the one that supports all the rest. Without it, you cannot sustain the others. Too often we say, I feel like doing this, or I don't feel like doing that. Purpose doesn't live in how you feel. Purpose lives in discipline. Mature people live by principles, not moods. Your future depends on how well you manage the emotions of the present. Learn to pause. Learn to pray. Learn to wait until the storm passes and respond with wisdom.